John Beltran back in Berthoud as we head to the second inning of Game 2. The Bay Diggers won Game 1, 19-3 in 5 innings, and they lead 2-0. It'll be the bottom of the order: Ken Garcia, Tyler Monday, and Trevor Blake against right-hander Logan Schuster. Wind and pitch, low with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Garcia in Game 1 was 1 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. And the offering, outside with a heater, 2 balls and no strikes. The Bay Diggers scored their 2 runs in the first and a couple of walks. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and driven into left center field. That's going to be a long run for Moss to his right. He's not going to get there, and that ball is still rolling towards the fence. Garcia's around first, and he's into second with a leadoff double into second. That'll bring up Tyler Monday. Monday, I believe, is still looking for his first hit. He does have an RBI, drew a bases-loaded walk against Strasburg earlier this season. And the pitch, and he takes it for a strike. An all-speed pitch thrown by Schuster. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Schuster looks back. And the offering. Swung on and popped foul, and out of play off to the right. It's 0-2. In that Game 1 victory, Brush scored 11 runs in the first and 6 more in the fifth to cement it. At least to cement not only the victory, but a 5-inning affair. In a game that took just an hour and 34 minutes here, we started at about 5:54, and that is in the dirt, bounces away all the way to the screen on the wild pitch. Garcia, the third. And it is 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Pitch to Monday. Low. Took something off of that. It's 2-2. The Bay Diggers with a victory would end the regular season at 13-6 and have a shot to host a district tournament. Would be an outside shot, but still a decent one. Swung on in line to left field. That's a base hit for Tyler Monday. And scoring is Ken Garcia on the RBI. And Brush leads 3-0 in the top of the second. And here's Trevor Blake. Blake was 3 for 3 in Game 1 with a couple of RBIs out of this 9-hole. Stretched by Schuster. The offering. Upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. See Mike Boehm at the Farmers Insurance Group at 216 Edison Street in Brush. Mike Boehm at the Farmers Insurance Group. 1-0 in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Monday now with 2 RBIs on the year after driving that one in and scoring Garcia from third. Short lead at first. Blake awaits the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball up and in. It's 2-1. Blake in the opening game also walked, so he was on base all 4 times. 2-1 to the Bay Digger pitcher with a 3-run cushion. Throw back to first, and it skips by the first baseman Peachin, but only a few feet behind him, not enough to allow Monday to advance to second. He'll stay right there. I'd say that was a good move by Schuster, and Monday's now going to watch out because had that throw been there, he could have been out. 2 balls and 1 strike. A conservative lead now at first. The pitch swung on line to center field for a base hit. And Blake remains perfect on the day. He is 4 for 4 in the doubleheader. Monday moves to second. Gregory Mares walked and scored to lead off the game. Yeah, if the Bay Diggers can bring out those hitting sticks again, they can make this another abbreviated game. Brush is averaging 15 runs a game in their last 5. Schuster looks in. Runners take their leads. Nobody out in the second. 3-0 Brush. Swing and a miss, and a ball down and in. Looked like a changeup. It's 0-1. Trevor Blake making his first start of the year on the mound for Brush. And the offering. Fastball upstairs. It's 1-1. Of course, I'll have to check that because the only games we did not cover was at the Fort Morgan Spring Classic when the Beat Digger baseball team had 6 of their players playing state basketball to pitch. Breaking ball's a beauty right there at the belt, 1-2. Yeah, we know Hirschfeld started one of those 3 games. He's their only regular pitcher that was one of their top 3 that was playing baseball during that time. The offering bounces in, blocked beautifully. It's 2-2. Catcher there is Nate Rubisam. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and line down the right field line. That's going to be trouble for Yee. He's not going to get there. He'll field it on a hop. Monday is going to round third, and he's going to stop right there and go back to the bag. And the bases are loaded. The Beat Diggers have 4 consecutive hits here in the second inning. That'll bring up Jesus Cardenas. We'll have a visit to the hill as the Beat Diggers, just like they did in Game 1, are looking to break it open early. Ken Garcia began with a double. Tyler Monday singled in Garcia. And then consecutive base hits from Blake and Gregory Maris. Cardenas walked it, scored. In that first inning. Well, it looks like we're going to have a new pitcher, and we will, so let's take a break. We're in the second inning. Brush 3, Berthoud nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. All right, the new pitcher is Vinny Grine. Here in the top of the second inning, he'll face Jesus Cardenas. That means Logan Schuster is now the third baseman, and Zach Bracken moves from third to second. So that's the defensive alignment. The Beat Diggers at the bases loaded, nobody out, leading 3-0. The pitch, low, bounces in, and Rubisam chases it down. It was right underneath him, didn't see it, but was able to track it down. 1 ball, no strikes. Brush is looking to break it open early after scoring 2 in the first. They have 4 base hits off of Schuster to begin the second, and Vinny Grine is trying to minimize the damage. Cardenas awaits, and that is over but low. 2 balls and no strikes. At third is Monday, Blake at second, Gregory Maris at first. The Beat Diggers have 5 hits in a game, 4 in this frame. 2-0 pitch, and that bounces in, blocked again by Rubisam. 3-0. Jesus more than likely is going to take here. Considering that the bases are loaded, he's got a 3-0 count. Squaring to bunt to see if Grine can throw it over the plate, and he does not. Bounces that one in. It's a bases-loaded walk to Cardenas. Scoring is Monday. Give Jesus an RBI. And the Beat Diggers lead 4-0. Blake to third. Maris to second. Christian Baez grounded to short. The infield is at double play depth. Grine delivers. And low and away. Looked like a little bit of a bender there. It's 1-0. A tough situation for Grine to come into. He's thrown 5 consecutive balls, just looking to place it in there right now. 1-0. Swung on line foul off to the right and well out of play. Might have got the light post there. It's 1-1, and it did. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 in the first, 2 so far here in the second, but the Beat Diggers have the heart of the order coming up with nobody out, up 4-0. 1-1. Swung on line towards right center field. That's going to be trouble. That one might clear the bases. 1 run is in. Here comes Maris around third. He's going to score. Jesus is running hard. He steps on third base. He is going to score. It's a 3-run double for Christian Baez, and the Beat Diggers have broken it open in the second inning. They lead 7-0. That'll bring up Shea Hansen. And Baez hit it in the perfect spot. Hansen with a sac fly in the opening frame. Beatnickers have 5 hits in the inning. Berthoud still looking for their first out. And he waved at the breaking ball. It's 0-1. The Beatnickers have outscored Berthoud today 26-3 after winning game 1 19-3. Stretched by Grind. And the 0-1. And that is over, but a little bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brush needed just 5 innings to win game 1. They're trying to duplicate that in game 2. Already up 7. Hansen awaits. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on in line towards right field. On comes Jordan Yee. He'll have to play that on a hop. Moving to third is Baez. Brush has 6 hits in the inning. And runners are at the corners for Colby Waylert. Yeah, this Beatdigger hitting attack has been relentless. Waylert singled in the first. He was stranded over there. Yeah, since they started hitting the ball, the Beatdiggers in their last now 6 games have put together some huge frames, as you can imagine. The stretch and the pitch to Waylert. The bender is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, you can close the book now on Schuster. He did allow 6 runs. Swing and a miss, runner going to second. Hansen's got the stolen base as Rubisam's throw was right back to the pitcher. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Beatdiggers have 5 across so far here in the second, getting a 3-run double from Christian Baez. Runners take their leads. The pitch, a little bit low and away. I tell you what, Grind is not missing by much. He's spotting the ball pretty well, but it's 2-1. Mitch Tormolen's on deck. He would be the 9th hitter of this inning. Waiter with 2 in scoring position. The offering. The breaking ball is low and away. 3-1. Waiter in the opening game had 3 hits and 4 runs batted in. 3-1 to the Beatdigger shortstop. And he swings and taps it on the left side. Tough play for Whitfield. He's got it in the hole. Long throw to first. And that bullet is in time to retire Waiter. The runners have to hold. 1 down for Tormolen. Good-looking play by the Spartan shortstop. Keeps the runners at second and third. Tormolen grounded back to the mound to end the first. I think if Waylert had that one back, he'd go the other way with that pitch. The infield playing halfway. The offering and the breaking ball's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And the temperature beginning to drop just a bit, but the sun is still out. And the pitch is outside. Backhanded by Rubisam. It's 2-0. Off of third is Baez. At second is Hansen. Baez with a bases clearing double. Hansen with a single. There's a strike with a fastball. On the outer half, it's 2-1 to Tormolen. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out, 2 on, and 5 across so far in the second. The stretch by Vinny Grind. The right-hander delivers. Swung on and grounded to Whitfield at short. He looks to third. He throws to first, and that's 2 down. The runners again hold. Here comes the 10th hitter of the inning, and Ken Garcia. He got this rally started with a double. So the left-handed first baseman steps in. Let's see if Grind can pull this off and not allow another run. Swung on and tapped slowly up the first base line, but it trickles foul. No balls and 1 strike. At 1305 Edison Street in Brush, your local Napa Auto Parts store, CNC Auto Parts. And for great family entertainment, walk in or reserve your lane at Fire Lanes today. 220 Cambridge in Brush. No balls, 1 strike to pitch. Oh, that ball nearly hit Garcia. I don't know how it didn't. 1-1. He's already been hit by 3 pitches this year. One ball, one strike. With 2 on and 2 down. Grind stretches. Pitch to Garcia. And the breaking ball stays up and away. 2-1. Schuster threw only 37 pitches. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded on the right side. Should be a routine play, and the throw to first as Garcia is retired by Bracken. Beetdiggers score 5 runs. They do it on 6 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. Brush 7, Berthoud nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Berthoud as we head to the bottom of the second inning. The Beetdiggers, who won game 1 of this doubleheader, 19-3, lead 7-0 as Trevor Blake will be pitching to the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Luke Whitfield, Zach Bracken, and C.J. Peachin. The wind and the pitch. Fastball is outside. And Blake was a tad wild in the first inning. He walked 2, but the inning ended on a double play hit by Jordan Yee on a soft liner that doubled up Vinny Grind. 1-0. Fastball is upstairs. And Blake will probably be in a position where he might be battling for some of the game unless he can spot the fastball a little bit more accurately. 2-0. Swing and a miss on an upstairs fastball. 2-1. Might have helped him out there. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch, not even close with a curveball. 3-1. And you wonder what pitches are being called, because with a 7-run lead, let them hit it. Swing and a miss. And Blake does have an effective fastball when he spots it. 3-2. He can really bring it. Let's see if he goes with that pitch again against Whitfield. 3-2 offering. Swung on and lifted into left center field. A long run for Baez to his right. He's under it, and he got a great jump and made the catch in the alley. There's one down. Looked like Blake went with a curveball there. Here's Zach Bracken, who's now playing second base. Bracken struck out twice in the opening game. Wind and pitch. Fastball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The Beetdiggers scored 2 in the first and 5 in the second. Hold a 7-0 lead in the bottom half of the second inning. The offering. Swung on and lined up the middle, headed for center field. Waitert behind the bag has got it. Spins, goes to first, and it's on. What a play by Waitert! Holy mahungus, well behind the bag. He was able to throw out Bracken for the out. And there's 2 down. I mean, that is an all-star play by Colby Waitert. That'll bring up C.J. Peachin. Peachin playing first base in game 2. I mean, they don't get much better than that play by the Beetdigger shortstop. Fastball, a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Peachin singled and grounded out in game 1, driving in a run. And that was ticketed for center field, and Waitert with some big-time robbery there. Breaking ball is fisted on the ground to the third baseman. Tormolen to his left, has it, throws low to first, scooped up by Garcia, and the out is recorded 1-2-3 as Berthoud is done in the second. Let's head to the third of game 2. It's Brush 7, Berthoud nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.